listening isn't everything, but it's so unbelievable. Let's just say that you're going to have a really easy roll to get what you want. So the unbelievably buys you like you basically need like a poor or a passable to get unbelievable information, in a usable form. So you're very well situated for that. Emma, did you have something you wanted to do or say?
No.
Okay. So
I just scratching.
Oh, I guess I'm being oversensitive to body language now, right? I told you. Right. So,
I can never sit still. So
right.
Yeah.
I know the feeling. So okay. And Nathan, I didn't want to pass you over either. Do you want to do anything? Well, you already talked to Claire, so that's good. All right. Done. So they're also are trying really hard to. They're trying really hard to come up with a way to make the jumps less random in terms of where you go. And they're thinking, should you concentrate on like a person that you met and try to all be thinking of that person and maybe you'll go there, or maybe there's a spot or a place that you can all concentrate on and go there. And one thing you've picked up from the meeting, it's a really good idea to agree who's going to be in charge of the body first.
What was I thinking about? No, I forgot.
Yeah, Helma?
Have we agreed that we all go and go immediately?
There is no agreement. You're going.
It's an order.
Well, this is critical. I mean, they've got attacks going on around the world. They need information right now. The most that they can do. I mean, they need some way to counter these weapons. I mean, these weapons are horrifying, and they don't run out of ammunition, and they don't go through. They can be stopped by armor. They act like bullets, but they're not bullets. They can shoot through like glass, right? They can shoot through transparent substances because your target is what you're looking at. So, I mean, these things are really, really nasty, and they need some way to stop these weapons or disrupt the attack. So information about the weapons, or if you can get into the power structure there and disrupt it, just, to disrupt their organization. This is critical. I mean, yes. You guys, you're actually carrying out an op, a strategic op, critical information or critical action. Earth has no way. They don't know where these things pop into existence anywhere in the globe, anywhere on Earth. Bam, and they kill 50 people or 60 people at random. So far, there doesn't seem to be much meaning to it, but they're really worried that they're going to develop some sort of strategic, coherence soon. And when the things are killed, they just evaporate. The matter is transported back to Xenos. So there's nothing left. They can't get intel from the bodies or from the weapons that they capture.
So before we go...
Not to mention matter transmission. No. They're terrified. You have to do this. There's no way around it. You are the best people and you're going.
One more time. This one time.
Okay.
I was gone for a while now. Where are we?
You are getting ready to go. And one thing that has been highly recommended is that you agree upon a leader. Not a leader in terms of the mission. That's Nian Sun, period. But the driver. You agree, whoever ends up in the driver's seat, who are you going to give it up to if you're not that person?
Yeah.
Right.
Albert?
Yeah.
Are you volunteering for that?
I mean, if we can choose where we're going, if we can pick a place where diplomacy can be helpful, then yes, I'm fine to take over the body. Right. And if anything goes wrong, I give it to whoever I think is more suitable or whoever wants it.
Right.
I don't want to keep it. I just want to make sure that we switch body based on whoever needs it.
Right. Well, you mean there's switching the boss of the body, and then there's switching.
Yes.
Max, what's up?
shall we try this thing with and she's talking to everybody before. Shall we try this thing with choosing a person to control, and then she's thinking about this person, this leader that we encountered before. If we should try to take over him and all think about him.
Keech or
Keech?
or Ibuda.
The human.
Right, that'd be Keech.
Keech.
Yeah.
Then I think I want to try to tell you about him.
Oh, yes, good point. You actually used your powers to get a grip on, to get his aura.
That's
right. Mm-hmm.
Dirty brown green.
Yeah.
Rotten guy. I'm probably even going to express it that way before I start.
Does everybody remember what when she used her powers last time and got a good solid empathic fix on Keech? Yeah, it was, he was arrogant and sadistic, and he had his own goals. He had his own goals. He was using his power to get things he wanted because he deserved it, and he hated everybody.
That's probably a bad body then, because we have no idea what he wants. So if we go in that body,
it will be obvious that we're not him.
Yeah, I think
he's too special.
Mm-hmm.
I thought also we don't know where he is, so maybe he's in a meeting and talking, and then suddenly we come in, and that's even worse.
I wonder if that's always a problem with anyone. We will always end up in an. I mean, it's good if he's sleeping, but anyone. I mean,
it is worthwhile. According the rules of the game, don't say anything about this, but if we extrapolate a little bit, that success, that empathic success, actually could help you target him. That's an interesting point. So you could target a person that you've had contact with and maybe used a power like that on. You could contact an area, and there I'm going to maybe let you use memory, right? So there's a chance. I'm giving you guys a skill-based or attribute-based chance to land where you want or wherever the person it is you want, one or the other. Yeah. Albert?
We want to go into the center of power. We know where it's supposed to be.
Right, in that.
I think it's a better call if we go there, because we will, there is probably a lot of people there, a lot of different people. So we might be more easily blend into a crowd.
Yeah, yes. Uh-huh.
A lot of people. With people that may be servants, maybe, not people that we know they are in power. That's going to be really hard to behave like them. Random guys, it might be easier as a psychologist, I think.
Yeah, Emma.
I think I have to tell them about the lost guy that I learned.
Right, the Kasparian, yeah.
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 That it is a guy in there that's really like the lost girl.
Mm-hmm. And so
watch out and stuff like that.
And obviously he knows about the jump teams and everything, right?
Yeah.
So and he studied Isabella Bain's career and her technology. So this is Claire, you found out a lot about him too, right? Or
no, I don't think so.
No, that was Margaret.
Right? Yeah, so Margaret, are you going to share what you learned about Kasparian as well? Like his notes?
Tell me about the character, so I'm not sure where.
Well, Nadia is talking about what she learned about Kasparian. The guy the burned guy who stayed behind on Xenos, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you're the guy Margaret found all this information about him too. So you guys actually have a pretty good mental image of this guy. You might want to focus on that and try to get somewhere near him. That's also a possibility.
That can be dangerous because. Sorry, go ahead,
Yeah.
Helma.
No, talk first.
I think that it can be dangerous because if he is there, he has been there for a long time, so he probably has friends and people he knows well. So and he knows about the jumping thing and all of that. So if we go and be close to him, we will be like found out in a few minutes or so.
Okay.
I mean,
So you're really aiming for like the big government building and just getting there in a somewhat more randomized way. That's Albert's. So the decision in Helma, did you want to say?
I think Claire would start sharing a little bit about her professional background.
I see.
Being a
Because it
prisoner.
might be
A con artist.
important.
Right. So right.
So
So if it's about fooling people,
acting, trying to melt in, disguising.
Okay, maybe you should be in the. Maybe
Well,
you should be in the driving seat.
the point is that the boss. It makes most sense for the boss as the current boss, to assess who should hop into that position, and maybe you should trade out control of the body more often and more strategically.
It's just in case it's needed.
Right. If we gotta lie to somebody,
I want to get
I'll do
back.
it. Right.
Can I ask a question about, because I know now Claire you have said that you work as a con artist, and we know that Albert is a psychology, but the other, I mean, you don't have spy noted on your name tag. What's your
right?
I forgot that. What's your what do you?
The word in English that would be the most neutral word is you are a specialized operative.
All right.
So.
And
so Emma, is that an okay term? That you like that term?
Yeah.
So it's
you know exactly what you mean.
As a military, that means
right.
that you're
right.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
So then you go ahead.
Yeah.
You don't need me. Why do they think they need me?
No.
I think that, I mean, most spies, they wear spy clothes, and they may have spy like these black. You can spot a spy a million miles away.
Okay, so let's continue. Are you going to follow Albert's advice in terms of trying to target a region, an area?
Yeah, because we need to know about the weapons more than the other guy.
Yeah. So in that case, let's get ourselves all ready, and then Albert, yes.
Can I just say one thing before the end? People, that is what a team is.
Okay. And then you duck as Claire's shoe throws across the room at you. Okay, so
not just giving him a look.
That's right. Oh, I hate that word. Yeah.
Before we go, I'm going to tell them about the mark. No, it wasn't Mark. It was about the burned guy.
Right. Kasparian.
The information that I know that he is very, very obsessed with this woman.
Yeah.
And there might be a chance he's with her or have had contact with her. So it might be dangerous even to take him. Be close to him, even but it might be the best. But
right, but you guys all recognize it's really important, but it's also dangerous. So you're still kind of seeing how you're going to deal with it. Helma?
I'd say let's try to get to the outskirts of those governmental districts.
Yeah,
right
it
at
all
the foot
depends,
of those hills.